Great. Guys, we are all set on YouTube. So I'm going to share this link with you all in this group and request you all utilize it as a tool, right? जो अपॉर्चुनिटी हम आप लोगों के साथ में शेयर कर रहे हैं इस प्लेटफॉर्म पर, एक इंडस्ट्री लीडर को लेके आ रहे हैं और बड़े ही डायनामिक लीडर हैं. तो विदाउट फर्दर डिले, इट्स ऑलरेडी 9:15 ना, मैं उनके बारे में थोड़ा सा इंट्रोडक्शन देना चाह रहा हूँ. आज का सेशन ले रहे हैं और जो कंडक्ट कर रहे हैं या बताया जाए कि प्रेजेंटेशन के जो होस्ट रहेंगे वो रहेंगे सचिन खेरा जी. सो ही इज बेसिकली फ्रॉम कॉर्पोरेट बैकग्राउंड और वो पुणे से बिलोंग करते हैं. काफ़ी एक्सपीरियंस हैं और उनका खुद का जो कन्विक्शन लेवल है क्रिप्टो को लेके, दैट यू विल सी इन प्रेजेंटेशन. वो कितनी डेप्थ से उस चीज को आपके साथ में शेयर करेंगे. बहुत सारी चीजें ऐसी रहेंगी जो आपको सुनने को देखने को मिलेंगी. और मैं इसलिए इस चीज के लिए आज के सेशन के लिए आप लोगों से रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा था कि आप अपने किसी भी प्रोफेशनल बैकग्राउंड के और किसी भी दूसरे बैकग्राउंड के पर्सन को अगर लाएंगे, सो इट इज गोइंग टू बी इम्पैक्टफुल फॉर देम. आपको तो पता ही है, लेकिन अगर वो किसी दूसरे कॉर्पोरेट बैकग्राउंड में है, वो इस चीज को बहुत जल्दी कनेक्ट करते हैं, राइट? So in meantime, you can continue the activity to reach out to someone, but listen very carefully जो सचिन जी यहाँ पर बताएंगे. So I would like to welcome our speaker Sachin Khera ji from Pune. So please, sir, you can unmute yourself or just start your video. Yes, great, great.
I hope I am visible to all and I am audible as well.
Yes, yes, loud and clear, sir.
Great.
So this virtual stage, over to you, sir. Please.
Thank you, Anurag. Thank you so very much. First and foremost, I would like to give away a quick introduction about myself. I've been part of the IT industry for good 24 years now, and of which 22 years I've spent working with corporates, with big names. Say, for example, Credit Suisse is a Swiss bank. It's an investment bank where I spent almost 6.5 years. And when moved out of the organization, I was their chief operating officer. Prior to that, I was largely involved with fintech corporations, which are financial technology conglomerates. I've served them as VP of IT, VP of IT APAC, and multiple other leadership roles. I eventually thought it's time, after spending 22 years, I thought it's time for me to start something of my own. And that's where I started my consulting firm. I run a startup now, and it's been a couple of years. I'm into this startup and trying to establish myself as far as the consulting industry is concerned. That's a quick background. I would also like to add that apart from the consulting business that I also do a lot of crypto trading, share market trading, and so on. So it's part and parcel of my daily routine when it comes to crypto trading or share market trading. So, and that's where I say that I am a share market and a crypto market enthusiast at the end of the day. Anyways, cutting down to my introduction, moving on to the real crux of the matter, so that I can put across my thoughts on the table in black and white to you all. Anurag, I believe it's good to commence.
Yes, we can start. It's already 2-3 minutes. 9:18, so you can start now.
All right, I'm going to share my screen quickly. Do let me know once it is visible.
Yes, it is visible now.
Great. All right, so here's the first slide. See, without wasting much of a time, let me put across one simple theory behind this particular session. So I'm going to make this session as interactive as possible, and I would want you to participate the best way you can. When I say participate, I want you to be ready with your questionnaires. So if you have any queries, if you have any concerns, the intention is to conclude the entire session in about 35, maybe 40 odd minutes. And the remaining 20 minutes, I would wish you all to come up with your queries. We have Anurag, myself, and we also have Ritin Chaudhary, three of the panelists pretty much here to answer any of your queries and ensure that they are answered to the fullest. We will do our best to ensure that they are nailed. So here I commence with the session. Let's talk about cryptocurrency to begin with. I'm sure all the people who are there on this particular session, they pretty much are aware what cryptocurrency is all about. Can you guys give me a quick yes or no? Yes, Y for yes and N for no in the chat box. How many of you know what cryptocurrency is? A quick yes and no. All right, I see a few thumbs up coming here. So people are aware with what cryptocurrency is all about. In any case, let me give you a quick perspective what cryptocurrency is. See, we all know that in our respective countries, be it US, India, Japan, China, whichever country we talk about, we have got physical currency, the paper currency, or the paper, the metal coins, which are pretty much there across. Whereas when we talk of the cryptocurrency, it is purely a digital form of currency, and it is a worldwide payment system. Though the dollars or the euros or the pounds, they are also a worldwide payment system, but they are more prevalent in their respective countries. If you have to do trading of those particular items pretty much in your country, there is an exchange process which is to be adhered to, because you basically are predominantly working on your national currency. Say, for example, in India, the Indian national rupee, which is the traditional currency whatsoever. Now, as far as the electronic form is concerned, the best part is that no single entity or authority can manipulate it. There is no governing body whatsoever. So in India, we have got regulators like Reserve Bank of India, we've got SEBI, we have got NSE, we have got BSE. There are multiple such organizations that deal with the currencies that we have. Predominantly, we talk of RBI when it comes to India. But globally, there is no such central governing body which can basically take control over it, manipulate it, or destabilize it. So net, it's a decentralized form of currency. It's not centralized at all. Third-party sites called exchanges help facilitate transactions. So basically, you can go to websites like, or exchanges like Binance, or maybe WazirX in India, or Coinbase, or Huobi, where you can go and make the transactions. And believe you me, India might be a little behind, but as far as countries like US or maybe Europe is concerned, you will find that predominantly everything. Elon Musk a few days back, rather a few weeks back, he said that Dogecoin is now the authorized coin for buying the cars which are specific to his company. So that's the level of level it is achieving, the cryptocurrency is achieving, where people can go and buy just like any other item that you wish to buy in regular market. Be it a car, be it a bus, be it a music system, be it anything. So any and everything which can basically be bought through regular currency, it can be bought through cryptocurrency. As far as cryptos are concerned, there are 15,000 plus cryptocurrencies that are tradable across the globe, with a market capital of $2.3 trillion. There are 450 odd exchanges across the globe which are currently dealing with cryptocurrency. Now, this is a pretty good slide which talks about the global leaders, basically the companies which are dominating the entire world. Say, for example, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Google. So if you have to do a comparative analysis between these companies and Bitcoin, per se, the cryptocurrency, 1 trillion market capitalization was achieved by Microsoft in 44 years. Apple took 42 years, Amazon took 24 years. But if you look at Bitcoin, it just took 12 years to attain that particular level. So that means there is a massive thrust behind it. There is a massive push behind it to grow. People want this particular piece on the table. So it's one of the fastest growing financial instruments as far as the global markets are concerned. Now, as far as the future is concerned, we all know computers took away, they really stormed the industry a couple of 3 decades back. And now they are simply governing the entire thing. The upcoming market or the current market actually belongs to elements like artificial intelligence, blockchain technology, cryptocurrency. Though it entered the market way back in 2008 when Bitcoin was introduced, but though we are late in the game, honestly, we are late in the game. But at the end of the day, if we look at it, it's always good to be late than never. The way I see it, even if we are accepting cryptocurrency as a global currency across, then I think this is the right time. I would certainly vouch for the fact that we should start and not simply ignore it. So net, these are the elements which are going to take the overall global space to the next level: blockchain technology, artificial intelligence, and cryptocurrency. Moving on. This is a pretty good slide, and let me talk about this a little more in depth. Normally, I'm sure we all must be doing share trading on a daily basis and even cryptocurrency on a daily basis. There are a few queries, or rather I would say unanswered queries. And the moment we have unanswered queries, they take the shape of challenges. I'm sure you would agree to the fact, if you really don't know what to buy, you've got 3,000 shares in the on the stock exchange. As far as India is concerned, we've got 15,000 cryptocurrencies. So we really don't know, or even if we know, we have multiple dilemmas. Say, for example, if we know the share, we really don't know the buying price, the entry price. We have a dilemma when it comes to the target price. What price should we sell the purchased quantity at? What should be the stop loss? How to handle volatility? The market goes up and down. We really don't know how to handle that particular piece. And that's where we end up losing our money, our capital. We only see losses and no profits at all. Predominantly, we focus a situation where we feel we have missed the bus. We think that we are selling the financial instrument at a decent profit, but the moment we sell it off, the price takes off. Or the moment we buy, it comes down, and it comes down drastically. So this way or that way, we are facing a dilemma. We are in a catch-22 situation. And believe you me, all these queries will be answered. All these queries, from top to bottom, I can assure you in a point blank situation, all these queries, irrespective, and whatever queries you have, all those queries would be answered in the upcoming slides. So basically, when it comes to these queries, what are these? What exactly do we correlate these challenges with? This is nothing but an emotional barrier, the way I see it. I would like to speak maybe a couple of lines in Hindi. Challenge क्या है? क्या करें? कहाँ खरीदें? कहाँ रुके? कब बेचें? ये ऊपर नीचे हो रहा है, इसको कैसे मैनेज करें? It's a typical situation. So this is nothing but an emotional barrier, and we really can't see above and beyond this thing. Cryptocurrency bought at 100 rupees, if it goes to 95, we have a general tendency. If it comes to 105, I'm going to sell it only then. 5 rupees ka mere ko munafaa hona chahiye, only then I'm going to look at it from a selling perspective. But what happens is, it further goes to 90, it goes to 85. We are in a further dilemma. Now what to do? It has lost 15 rupees. Similarly, when it reaches 105, we still have a challenge. Instead of selling it at 105 and book 5 rupees of profit, we again come up with a fancy thought process. Oh, it has reached 105. Though it is my target, but I would sell when it reaches 110. But instead of going to 110, it comes back to 100, maybe 95 again. So net, we are stuck in this emotional dilemma, emotional barrier. We can't take calls. And that's the hard reality. Even after spending so many years, and I'm sure Ritin Chaudhary, who's one of the panelists, he's been into the trading industry or the crypto industry for ages. I'm sure he must be facing the same dilemma, irrespective. But believe me, as I said, all these queries would be answered. And the answer to that is a bot. What is a bot? Bot is nothing but an automated platform. It's a software application that is programmed to do certain tasks. You can see the photographs. Google has come up with their own car, which is a Google car, or maybe Elon Musk has come up with an automated car which can self-drive. There is no challenge. To clean your houses, we've got bots that clean the floors, the carpets. We've got packaging robotic arms. You can see in the fourth, the bottom right pic, or you can see the bottom left pic, which is showing how a car can be manufactured through robotic arms. So these are all automated mechanisms. Though they are physical in nature, but at the end of the day, they are driven through a software. It's a program at the end of the day. So bots are automated, which means they run according to their instructions without any human intervention. So when I say human intervention, if there is no human intervention, I'm sure you would agree to the fact that there is no emotional quotient. When to sell, when to buy, what is the stop loss? There is no human intervention. If there is no human intervention, there is no dilemma whatsoever when it comes to your emotions. So if you look at the blue highlighted line, bots often imitate or replace a human user's behavior. I'll talk about this a little later, but that's the crux of the matter. Bots are designed to overcome such challenges. Typically, they do repetitive tasks, and they can do them much faster than human users could. A very good example that I can give for this particular line. Much faster. See, we are unable to take a decision whether to sell cryptocurrency at a profit of 5%. Whereas if at all it has been instructed to sell at 5% profit, it will not even blink. It will simply go ahead and sell it off. That's the beauty of the automated platform. It will not wait. It will not wait for any instructions because those instructions are already fed to it. Anyways, I move on. Now, we spoke about a bot, which is an automated platform. And here we have a Royalq. Royalq is nothing but a one-stop shop, which can provide intelligent quantitative strategy trading platform. So it is nothing but an app which runs on an Android or maybe an Apple platform. And it can do the needful just like any other bot. So trading, which you've been doing the traditional way, you buy, you sell, you book profits, you book losses. Here we have a bot which only believes in booking profits. There are no losses here. The moment the crypto goes down, there is a smart mechanism. I'll talk about the smart mechanism a little later. But the bot only and only believes in one thought, to book profits, and that's the bottom line of the situation. And that is why it's an intelligent bot at the end of it. I move on. Royalq. See, it's growing like crazy. I spoke about cryptocurrency in the beginning, and I also spoke about there are 15,000 cryptocurrencies. Though Royalq does not operate on all the 15,000 currencies, there are some selected currencies, and I'm going to touch upon that area a little later. But net, it is one of the fastest growing companies. It has spread to 30 countries already in just about a couple of years. India, Italy, China, Bangladesh, Nigeria, Mexico, the list is limitless. And it is expected to reach 100 plus countries within the upcoming 1 year. User profits exceeded 30 million USDT already. And it is expected to generate 1 billion USDT revenue for users and investors within the upcoming 1 year. This is the level of commitment that the product is coming up with. A super product. That's the bottom line of the situation. Moving on. Why Royalq? Now, if you remember, we spoke about the dilemmas, the challenges, when to enter, what to buy, when to sell. All these questions are pretty much answered on this particular page itself. Why Royalq? It's a trader's delight. Overcome the emotional quotient. We have already spoken about this particular piece. It would not wait for a particular price point to buy or sell. It knows when to buy and it knows when to sell, when to book profits, when to actually consolidate a position. User friendly. Anybody with no prior experience can use it. It is so user friendly. If today you wish to use a particular application on your Android and Apple platform, it is just like any other ordinary application at the end of the day. Highly feature rich, accurate, economical. Most importantly, the economical element. Accuracy is on top of the world. Safety on top of the world. So you can use built-in or create your own quantitative strategies. Whatever you wish to do, you can create your own. If you are a learned trader who knows the ins and outs of the market, who is well versed with the volatilities, who's pretty much aware of the entire trading mechanism, the what do you call the technical analysis or the fundamental analysis, can go ahead and create your own strategy. Or you can pick up strategies which are designed by the market leaders who are available, whose strategies are available pretty much on the Royalq platform. So the options are pretty much open. It's up to you how you wish to go about it. It only does spot trading. No derivatives. No leverage trading. No futures, no options, nothing. Only spot trading. Very good income opportunity. I'll talk about the income piece as we go ahead. But income is phenomenal. There are 3 different buckets that you can explore when it comes to income. But whenever we talk of platforms, there is a thought in your head, oh, am I going to give money to this particular platform? No, you're not going to give any money to Royalq. You're not going to make any investments into Royalq. And that is where the funds are absolutely safe. The funds would be in your account. So I gave you an example on the second page. I told you about the 15,000 plus currencies, cryptocurrencies. So Royalq has selected 72 top currencies. It only deals in these 72, not a complete gamut of 15,000 plus. And as far as the exchanges, the global exchanges are concerned, which are currently affiliated to Royalq, we have got Binance, we have got Coinbase, and we've got Huobi. These are the 3 crypto exchanges that are fully integrated with Royalq, and Royalq can perform automated trading on these 3 exchanges. Let's move on, and I'll give you a fairly decent in-depth analysis of how these global exchanges connect to Royalq as a platform. All right, a pretty good slide which talks about, we all use Google Pay, Phone Pay, Paytm, MobiKwik, and so on. These are all wallets and online payment gateways, and they use the UPI binding technology. UPI is nothing but the unified payment interface. So just like the way we have got the UPI binding, which is binding your bank account to a Google Pay platform or a Phone Pay platform, just like that, instead of UPI, Royalq uses the API binding. API is nothing but application programming interface. An application programming interface lets this application talk to Coinbase, Binance, and Huobi, the top 3 global cryptocurrency platforms. Binance is the world #1 cryptocurrency platform. So you're going to bind it and it's going to do the rest for you. You are honestly, and believe me, you are not required at all. Throughout the day, you know for a fact that the Indian share market works from morning 9:15 to 3:30 in the afternoon. But the crypto market globally works 24/7. So there is no limitation, and you can't be awake all the time, which becomes a major limitation. And we've already spoken about the limitation, the challenges earlier. When to buy, when to sell. That's where this automated trading comes into picture. All right, I move on. Now let's talk about the membership. Let me quickly take a sip. All right. Now let's quickly talk about the membership charges when it comes to Royalq. Royalq basically charges a subscription fee for the bot, for the software that you are using, and it charges 120 USDT, and the bot is all yours. Then the moment you give away these $120 and sign up for the service, you activate yourself as a fresh user, you're all set. You can do the trading. Either you can enable the fully automated trading, or you can also enable semi-automated trading. Next, trading profit sharing. So obviously, when you're getting a subscription-based mechanism, there is a very clear mandate that in case the bot is going to earn profits for you, it's going to take away 20% of those profits. So basically, what you do instead of apart from giving away those $120 as a subscription amount, you give away a prepaid fee, which is nothing but the gas fee or the fuel fee, which is automatically deducted from your wallet, from your Royalq wallet, as and when it generates profits for you. Say, for example, over a period of time, it has generated $100 profit for you. So for $100 profit, knowing the fact that it is going to take away 20%, it will take away $20 from your prepaid gas fee. It should be funded. That's the bottom line of the situation. So $120 is one fee, which is an activation charge, and 20% of your profit it's going to take away because it's going to do the automated trading fee. That's the net of it. It is simple, easy to understand. There is no rocket science involved. I'm moving on. Now, as far as the trading strategy is concerned, trading strategy again is very, very simple. It buys when the coin price is low and sell on high. It also talks about dollar cost averaging method. I'll give you a quick example. We spoke about the fact that we bought a share or a cryptocurrency, say for example, at $100, and the crypto comes down to 95. If at all the algorithm which is being fed, the instruction which is fed to the bot says that the bot should pick up or create another position at 5% below the actual buying price, it will automatically pick up another position. What does this mean? It means that it is doing the averaging method for you. First it bought at 100, now it has bought it at 95. So the average comes down to 97.5. So it is doing the averaging piece as well. Now there is another fantastic example, and listen to this particular piece very, very carefully. Sub-bin mode. Sub-bin mode is something which is not available anywhere. And I'm going to give you a classic example here. As far as our Indian share market is concerned, we all know that we can do averaging, just like the way I just told you about the averaging method in the cryptocurrency. So apart from the averaging piece, if you keep on buying on lows, say for example, you bought one lot at 100, another lot at 95, then another lot at 90, obviously assuming the fact that the cryptocurrency is going down, then one lot at 85. So the beauty is that it would not, though it would certainly average the overall thing from a mathematical calculation perspective, but the beauty is that the moment it goes up by 5% at the lowest point at which you have actually made a position, it will sell off and book the profit. So what I'm trying to tell you net is, so the lowest position, say for example, it made at $85. So the moment it goes up by 5% on 85, it will sell and cover up, close that particular position, square off that particular position. Then the next position which is open is at 90 rupees. The next one is at 95. The next one is at 100, which is the last position. So it's a game of 5% or whatever mechanism that has been fed through the algo to the bot. So instead of waiting for that average amount to come, it will simply square off its positions pretty much at the lowest levels. Multiple coin trading at the same time. So you're not just confined to one or two cryptocurrencies. I told you there is a complete gamut of 72 cryptocurrencies. You're free to choose. And they are the top. We are referring to the likes of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Mana, ADA, AVAX, and so on. These are all top-notch cryptocurrencies. And most importantly, the last line, 5 to 10% monthly returns. And see, honestly, I'm sure I can give you a higher number as well, for sure. But this is a very, very conservative number. Very, very conservative number. It can fetch you higher results for sure. And I can bet money on that. But this is the bare minimum it will fetch you. But I would like to, you must be seeing a star on top of 10%. And that's because of the fact that no financial instrument in the market can make you rich overnight. Believe me, irrespective of the financial instrument that you invest in, it can't make you rich overnight. And if you have this sort of a mindset, then this product is not for you. Mind you, I'll be very, very honest. This product is not for you. There has to be a gestation period, just like any other financial instrument in the market. You give that gestation period and you look at the kind of results that you're going to see. Phenomenal results, I can tell you that for sure. Over a period of 3 to 6 months, you will see great results. And that's the bottom line of the situation. So monthly returns, but over a period of time. If you feel that on the pretty much in the first month, you're going to see such returns, you may see even higher returns. But for that, the market has to be bullish. But you know for a fact, market can never be bullish. It would always have a mixed bag. It can't be bullish all the time. It has to be a mixed bag. Sometimes it will be up, sometimes it will be down. And that's where the averaging piece comes into picture. So there would be a month where you will make 2%, but there'll be a month you will make 20%. You do the math. 11% is the average return for 2 months. So that's the net. Moving on. How to trade with Royalq. I've already spoken about this thing. If you're an expert, you can do your own strategies, or you can pick up Singh Circle strategies. There are experts which are there on the Royalq. You can look at their strategies. You can basically check and take your own calls. How to go about it. Now, if you remember, I spoke about 3 different ways to earn money when it comes to Royalq. I've already spoken about one, which is the trading piece, that you put your money and start generating an income of 5 to 10% on a monthly basis. Apart from that, there are 2 more modes of making money. One is the affiliate program, and the other is the trading profit sharing program. Let me talk about these two a little more in detail as we move on. Okay, now this is the first one, affiliate bonus program. So there are multiple levels to it. If you look at the leftmost column, which says rank, V1, V2, V3, V4, and so on up to V6. So when you activate yourself, you by default become a V1. And the moment you enroll somebody below you, which means you enroll a V1 under yourself, you get a push of $30. That's the bonus that you receive as a V1. You enrolled yourself as a V1 and then you enroll somebody else below you. Say, for example, Ritin enrolled himself for $120 and then Ritin enrolled me, Sachin Khare, under him in his chain. So by enrolling me, he's going to get $30. And tomorrow, say, for example, Ritin becomes a V2, which means Ritin has 3 V1s under him, just like me, and a total team size of 20 folks, including these 3 V1s. So the moment the 21st user is added under Ritin directly, he's going to get 40 USDT. So instead of 30 USDT, he would start getting 40 USDT. And so on. The chain goes up to V6. And you can look at the fact that for V3, it goes to 50, for V4, it goes to 60, and for V6, it goes to 70 USDT. It's a limitless situation. So phenomenal. If you are a network guy who's got a fabulous network around you, you can do wonders. You can pick people, add to your chain, and mint money. And that is why I say it is a limitless situation. I move on. I spoke about one area, which is the affiliate program, which is the left box. Now I'm going to talk about the trading profit sharing zone. So say, for example, sorry, not another example. I'll stick to the same example which I gave you, Ritin and myself. So Ritin is a V1. He enrolled me as a V1 under him. So whatever gas fee that I'm going to give it to Royalq, which is the prepaid income, if you remember, the prepaid amount which I'm supposed to pay against profits, 20% of that will go to Ritin. If tomorrow Ritin becomes V2, from the entire chain, he's going to get 30% of that. If tomorrow he becomes a V3, 40% of that. And if tomorrow he becomes a V6, 60% of that. It is totally compounded. I'm sure you all are aware of what simple and compound interest is all about. So here we are looking at compounding. The more your team size is, higher is the return. So 3 different pillars. One is the trading income that you generate through your own investments in the Binance, Ruby, or Coinbase, where the bot is going to do automated trading speed, 5 to 10% returns. Number 2, affiliate income. And number 3, the trading income, which you are going to generate through the fuel consumption. So net, a phenomenal opportunity. Moving on. Now, earning potential. So this is the earning potential is from the business income, the last 2 elements, not the first one. 5 to 10% is separate. This is just the earning potential for the last 2 pillars, which is these 2, the robot activation, which is the affiliate income, and the trading income, the profit sharing piece. So for a V2, you can go up to $50 to $100. For a V3, it is $100 to $200. For a V4, it is $300 to $900. But believe me, these are all big numbers. And I'm sure you would say these are just numbers. And these are indeed numbers. Everything demands hard work. If you look at the bottom statement, which is given at the bottom of this slide, clearly talks about dedicated effort and diligence. Unless you put in the right mindset behind this entire thing, these numbers are useless. But there are people, believe you me. We have got Anurag Gupta pretty much here, who's a V4.
I'm a V3.
Sorry, my apologies. He's a V3.
But I have a count around V5, 1,300 people.
Sorry, how many people?
1,300 plus.
1,300 people. Guys, 1,300 people. You can imagine the kind of income that person makes, maybe making. And that is why I use the word, and repeatedly I'm using it. The income is limitless. There is no barrier to it. It is all in your hands, how you wish to take this ahead. 3 different pillars: your trading income, your affiliate income, and profit sharing. It's all in your hands. Now the question for you, are you really ready for it? If you are, good enough. If not, what are your questions that we can answer? And that is where I said I'm going to finish off the entire session in about 40 odd minutes. And I think I'm bang on. 35 minutes, 35 minutes I've taken. And we have the remaining time for Q&A. Anurag, Ritin, do you want me to cover anything else, or we can start with the Q&A? Up to you.
That's perfectly fine, Sachin. Few of audience, they were looking for a mix of the session in Hindi also. So I just inform them, like, information is more precisely important than anything. जो information हमें मिल रहा है, वो information को अगर grab करना है, we must understand it. और अगर हम अपने business की अगर potential की बात कर रहे हैं, so it's me, Anurag, हिंदी मीडियम से ही पढ़ा हूँ. सचिन जी पंजाबी बोलते भी हैं, और कॉर्पोरेट बैकग्राउंड में उन्होंने पिछले ऑलमोस्ट अराउंड 2 decades, राइट सचिन? 24 years. तो एक वो रहता है, एक ऑरा रहता है अपना काम करने का. और इस बिजनेस की जो रीच है वो ग्लोबल है. सो वी कैन नॉट रेस्ट्रिक्ट अवरसेल्फ विद आवर मदर टंग. अगर मेरा कोई पर्सन कनाडा और यूएस और यूरोप से ज्वाइन कर रहा है और वो सामने बैठा हुआ है, so I must be in that pace ki wherever this reach is going with this business, I'm going to reach this person and answer it, and I'll share my opportunity. तो हमें वो objective ही बनाना पड़ेगा अपना. We must upgrade ourselves. तो अभी हमारी टीम में से जो भी नए मेंबर्स हैं, if this is a first session for you, I request you कि आपको जिन्होंने ये लिंक शेयर किया है जूम का, और आपको अगर उन्होंने साइन अप भी स्टार्ट कर दिया है, तो कोई Q&A है उनसे पूछ सकते हैं, यहाँ सेशन में पूछ सकते हैं. और हमारे एग्जिस्टिंग टीम मेंबर्स के अगर कोई क्वेश्चंस हैं रिलेटेड टू सिस्टम, रिलेटेड टू एनी रॉयल्टी क्वेरी, बाइनेंस क्वेरी, कैसे काम कर रहा है, क्यों कर रहा है, सारी चीजें सेशन में कवर करते हैं. लेकिन कोई भी डाउट रहता है तो हम उसको क्लियर यही कर लेते हैं. सो लेट्स स्टार्ट दिस Q&A.
Anurag, एक चीज, there's one more thing that I would like to
share, please.
So no doubt I thought of doing this particular session in English, but जो लोग अटेंड नहीं कर पाए इस सेशन को because they wanted the session in Hindi, I promise my next session would be entirely in Hindi for you. मैं पूरी कोशिश करूंगा कि मैं आप लोगों के साथ हिंदी में बात करूं और आपके लिए ये सेशन करूं. But as Anurag said, the intention जो है हमारा इस सेशन को करने का is associated with a global reach, and we are not just confined to India. This session is going live on YouTube, and YouTube is not a platform which is strictly confined to India or the Asian subcontinent.
Right.
We are going across continents, across the globe. So it's a promise. मैं आप सब लोगों से प्रॉमिस करता हूं, मेरा नेक्स्ट सेशन आप लोगों के लिए स्ट्रिक्टली हिंदी में रहेगा. मैं इंग्लिश बिल्कुल नहीं बोलूंगा. अगर बोलूं तो इन एडवांस आप लोगों से अपोलोजाइज करता हूं, और आज के लिए उन लोगों के लिए अपॉलजी कि जिनके लिए मैं हिंदी में नहीं बोल पाया.
No issue.
But next session for sure in Hindi.
Sure.
So over to you, Anurag, for the Q&A.
Yes. I already Ritin ji also co-host, and Sudhanshu ji, you have question. I just send you request for unmute. So Sudhanshu is a day first our, I guess. Yes. Sudhanshu, you can unmute yourself. You just raise your hand. Right, right. Go ahead.
Hello, hi.
Hi, Sudhanshu.
Hi. So, nothing. I just wanted to say, I understand the effort it takes. Hello, effort it takes to, deliver this, create the content or slides and stuff. But as far as language is concerned, we can have a split like Hindi, English. It will take effort, but the audience connect will be more in that sense, and obviously the Hindi audience, they will understand it correctly. They will not misunderstand things.
Sudhanshu, I certainly take your point, 101%, and that's the reason I
Whereas
said key.
in Spain or France and all, they will not enter any English any which way. So same thing in India.
Right. So I look forward for you, Sudhanshu. As you are going to experience it for a week or 2 weeks time, definitely you are going to become in a panelist. You are going to share this virtual stage with us.
Thank you so much. If you think so.
Yes, yes, definitely it is going to happen. Definitely. Guys, I just want to welcome Sudhanshu. Sudhanshu just reached out to me through YouTube, and he's a person who understands the technology part, and within 10-15 minutes or maybe 30 minutes in that duration, he had completed all the sign up process, and everything is done within a 30 minutes duration. So welcome on board, Sudhanshu, and this is a Royalq family.
Thank you. And it was really a very thoughtful and knowledgeable session. And Sachin ji, आपने बहुत अच्छे से explain किया, काफी चीजें sync up हुई. So really appreciate that, and hope we can keep connecting like this.
Right.
Indeed, indeed, Sudhanshu.
Ji.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sudhanshu. Yeah.
Thanks.
Any other leader over have any questions? Please come across, come and raise your hand. Any question? आपके कोई भी सवाल हैं तो हम लोग यहाँ पर आंसर करेंगे उनको. आपकी कोई भी सिस्टम रिलेटेड क्वेरी है, रॉयल क्यू रिलेटेड क्वेरी है, दिस फोरम इज ओपन फॉर Q&A. आप लोगों को किसी भी तरीके का भय और डरने की बात नहीं. कोई डाउट है तो पूछेंगे, प्लीज. और कुछ वैल्यू एड ऑन करना है तो आई जस्ट मेक रितिन सर को होस्ट. इफ यू वांट टू ऐड समथिंग ऑन दिस, ऑन टॉप ऑफ दिस सेशन, और कोई वैल्यू एड ऑन आपको करना है करंट अफेयर्स के ऊपर, यू कैन गो अहेड सर.
नथिंग मच. सब इंफॉर्मेशन तो सचिन सर ने बहुत बढ़िया कवर कर लिया ऑलरेडी. I'm just waiting for the if there are any more questions. Otherwise, we can share some comments. So let's wait for a couple of minutes if there are more questions.
any person, any leader of our team member और आपकी टीम के किसी भी मेंबर का अगर आपके पास में क्वेश्चन आया, डाउट आया, तो प्लीज आप यहाँ पर रेज कर सकते हैं. I guess everyone is pretty well aware. Jagdish Kushwa, okay, yes, I can see there. So आप लोगों को मैं मतलब सेशन वाइंड अप करने की ओर ही जा रहा हूँ. अगर कोई सेशन कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं है और आगे के लिए हम अगर बात कर रहे हैं तो कल वीकेंड में सैटरडे का सेशन रहेगा, संडे का सेशन रहेगा. सो दिस इज आल्सो गोइंग टू बी अ पॉसिबिलिटी. I'll pull or I'll ask request to Johnny sir to come and address our audience or our team members. So we will connect tomorrow on the same time, 9:15. And okay, Sudhanshu, you have another question. Please go ahead. Yes, Sudhanshu.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
So there is a concept in Coinbase, I think, called staking. So is there anything that we can activate it in our Binance account or Coinbase account, so that can be the balance which is lying, it can be staked on the platform?
I would like to redirect this question to Ritin sir, and from the point of view of staking and trading part, he'll give you the very best idea about how we can do and is it beneficial for us or not. Nitin sir, please.
Yeah. See, staking जो है, we can do that if you have idle funds. Okay.
Yeah.
अगर आपके फंड्स आइडल है और आपको लगता है कि ये मुझे होल्ड करना है 2 साल 3 साल 5 साल, इसको मुझे टच नहीं करना है इसको, so that is where normally we go for staking. Okay, so from the point of view of Royalq, we look upon or we focus more from the trading point of view. तो ट्रेडिंग के लिए जो भी आप डॉलर्स यूज करते हो या कॉइन्स यूज करते हो, दे आर ऑल इन योर ट्रेड अकाउंट, सो वी कैन नॉट स्टेक देम. सो बेसिकली जो स्टेकिंग में आपका लॉक होता है वो आप ट्रेडिंग के लिए यूज नहीं कर सकते हो. सो आई मीन आई एम जस्ट गिविंग यू पर्सपेक्टिव. अगर आपको स्टेकिंग करना है तो स्टेकिंग आपको उस होल्डिंग का करना है जो आपको लॉन्ग टर्म होल्ड करना है, 2 साल 3 साल उसको टच ही नहीं करना है. एंड दैट एसेट यू कैन नॉट यूज फॉर ट्रेडिंग. So accordingly, you can decide. So I hope I have clarified your doubt.
Understood. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Any other team member have any question or want to share their experience? Would be also the value add on in session or to other members who are new in this.